距離を詰める。これで嫌だ、俺はまだ戦うんだ。ガオガイガーのパワーは段違いだぜ。なぜ答えを急ぎすぎる。いけるか。撤退するしかないのか。
こいつらとの戦いはマジックナイトの使命だ。炎の矢だ。
デビルガンダムから生まれたものは全て叩き潰す。もらった。
オーラバトラーの危険さがまだわからないのか。
オーラ組だ。
うかつなんだよ。もらった。
モビルスーツ同士の戦いは慣れているんだ。やれてたもんか。スーパーロボット対決なら負けらんねえぞ。ライダーセイバー。
ってさえいればきっと再起はできる。
こっちと互角の速さか。やるぞオーラ切りだ。
信じられん。こんな
調子に乗るなよ化け物どもが。ゲッタートマファル真っ二つにしてやら。もらった。
市民を巻き込むテロリスト放置はできん。接近する敵を撃ち落とせ。
みんなで守った平和を壊されてたまるか。突っ込めマジンガー Z。 これだ。
ゼータにやられるのか俺は。
地球には行かせない、絶対に。ホーミングレーザー。今は身を守るために戦うしかない。前に入った。いけ。限界なの。
体にまとわりつく敵、やつからか。
Hey there, Shrine Runners! Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight we're going to be playing more Super Robot Wars T. Hey there, Kuro. Hey, Ada. Welcome. Hope you're doing alright. I'm doing pretty good, and looking forward to some more Super Robot Wars. So, without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Alright. And, yeah, where last we left off, was Rudy Pixie Zolto had had arrived and revealed that they're aliens. They're aliens. I didn't do it today. Okay. So, yeah, we have E-bit alphas and E-bit betas. Are we able to actually look at these now? Okay. So, the E-bit alpha is the UND's assault mobile weapon. They're usually deployed after bombardment to pick off the remaining enemies. In the invasion of Earth, they were deployed alongside the battleships to match the Earthlings' strategy. They're usually deployed with the artillery E-bit betas. Alright. Yeah, and the E-bit betas over here are the UND's artillery mobile weapon. Actually, they're fairly large, 42 meters. Yeah, classified as large. They usually support the E-bit alpha by reducing enemy forces with bombardment, before the E-bit alpha are deployed to pick off remaining enemies. Depending on the situation, they are sometimes deployed at the front lines to clear a path for the E-bit alpha. Alright. Maybe same size? Yeah, these guys are hefty as well. Okay. Anyway. So let me double check. So I think our SR point is clear the map in 6 turns, but we don't have to worry about that, obviously. And we've already received the Pack P bonus. Okay. So... Okay. Alright, so a bunch of our characters are already able to move in. Don't have another objective. So... in which case... charge? Tally ho, people! Okay. So, yes, we've got a bunch of stuff available to us that way. You don't have them, you do. Alright, let's do that so that you can get involved, but let's also get our battleships forward as well, because this is important. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Alright, so let's shoot this one.
奴らが何者だろう。仕掛けてくるならば応戦する。前に出るぞ。カノン砲用意。カノン砲撃てい。
Yeah, I don't necessarily mind if there's occasionally a week off from doing tabletop RPGs. Gives me a little bit of extra time. Helps just sort of appreciate times you do get to play, so it's all good. We don't have any accelerate support character, do we? Oh, we do actually. Do we want to? Does that mean we can't use Funds Finder? Hey Sophie, how you going? I'm doing quite good though, thank you for asking. Go over here. Ooh, congratulations! More roller derby! Hopefully your game went well. And yeah, definitely take some time to recover as well. That's always important to do. Thank you, sir.
至近距離まで接近する。とどめだ。
Well, valiantly trashed is better than just regular trashed, right?
俺に狙いを絞ってきたのか。
As long as you had fun, learned from your defeat, no one was hurt, then that's good at least, right? Ooh, nice. Your distortion field is able to just completely nullify that. That's good. Should go and see like a roller derby game at some point, just to sort of like understand it a little bit. It sounds interesting. Oh, a lot of national team players. All right. Well, that's understandable then, I guess. Like, that's just a matter of being like overmatched from the start. But on the plus side, like getting to play against like national team players, like that's an experience right there, isn't it?
パイロットの腕は向こうの方が上か。さあ、反撃できないか。
Also, a good thing about us knowing who these guys are now, they've got some lines instead of just being like generic AI units. That's good to hear.
向かってくるのなら私も全力で相手をします。
I've been sort of thinking about
この一
just
発
sort of trying to like improve overall fitness, I guess. So just trying to sort of do a little bit more walking, I think. Like normally I do sort of like walk a decent amount, but I'm trying to sort of like put some more effort into it. Focus a little bit more, go a little bit further, that sort of thing. Close to a kill there, but not quite, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping that the crit would be able to do it, but we didn't get a crit, so alas. You know what, that just means you can go and get the kill. I don't happen to have like a... Got that, alright. Yeah, basically just sort of like looking into like a low intensity, like low impact exercises. 2 levels there, that's good. Hey Infernal, how you going? I don't think you've got Accelerate. No, oh, that's fine. Well, they're not wrong. They're definitely not getting promoted if they get shot down without achieving anything, right? Hey, Drago, how you going?
自動回避システムが通用しないだと。俺は UND の兵士だ。
フィールド出力最大。よくできました、ハーリー君。
Let's finish you off. I don't think we've got any sort of special enemies, do we? Yeah, there's no bosses, so I guess I just throw Bless down immediately. Go.
光や風に負けてられないもの。水の竜。
Do you know when your next game is, Sophie? Do you sort of like do like a game every week while the league's going, or is it a bit different? I'll do that. And throw some shots downfield like that.
前方の敵に集中砲火だ。メガリウシ砲撃て。
Gotcha.
嫌な戦場に連れてこられたようだ。意外と成功いてを使ってくれる。
At least it isn't so bad. Yeah, definitely something I've got an issue with like the Jedi Council, I guess, is taking kids from their families and raising them in isolation in the Jedi Order and telling them to let go of all their emotions and attachments and shit like that. That's not right in my opinion. Alright, got yourself a big heal, huh? Alright. Also, Luke didn't experience that. Well, it's not like he'd have nostalgia for it or anything. Yeah, those Force Ghosts, certainly. I mean, if I recall right, in the Star Wars Legends universe, the Jedi council that Luke sort of set up was actually a fair bit more, I suppose, like loose with the rules and all that, so they didn't have like all that sort of like discarding all attachment and stuff like that. Ooh, leveled up from that, huh? Well done. What was it you got, Jericho? Okay. Yeah, pretty much, for that, I think. That works. And we do have a fair bit of crit boosting on Jericho as well, so he's gonna do more damage than it looks like he will. If the UND is capitalism embodied, then I really don't want to join the UND. That's just bad news all around. Let's just start moving you. Hold on, you don't have Accelerate, do you? No. Alright, that's fine. So we'll do that. Is the end for you? I refuse to let you go down like this. Hurry back to us, Sakurai.
俺にも背負っているものがある。あるぞ、ディスペンスと。最大出力で仕留める。自動回避システムじゃ対応できないか。手も足も出せないと情けない。
Yeah, you can move like that. You get first shot because you've got a little bit more kills than Haru. 自動回避システムが完全に死んだ。小兵が勝てると思うなよ。Also, yeah, she's got fortune as well, so get a little bit of extra money out of it. Yeah, this works good. All right, over here, flame arrow. Over here. Fortune activate. Oh, what?
何なんだあんたたちは。
The bad guys.
炎のや
額と俺の将来を捨てる。
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, I mean, it could just mean that you gotta clean it, right? And the smoothie maker's fine. Anyway, let's stay here and phase. See what these guys want to do. Yeah, I thought we'd get a bunch coming in this way. Yes, we don't have focus. So we'll just have to see how things go. Alright. Good to see Slash Ripper though.
俺は UND の兵士だ。少しはやるようだ、カンパニー。ビジネスマナーも知らん連中が相手か。スラッシュリッパーで行く。奴を切り裂け。
And then the buzzsaws.
必ずやってみせる。
Not too shabby.
あいつが UND に来れば我らは無敵となるのに。
Never say you're invincible. Gotta be that. Hey, you're an ammo-based attack. Oh, good. That, yeah, source oozing out of the base like that. That might be a leak then. Yeah, alright, fair enough.
これはお返しだ。
Hmm.
まずはミサイルの雨あられだ。
Yeah, I was just sort of thinking of like a still after the fact or something like that. If that's supposed to be airtight, then
死んでたまるもんかよ。
maybe you could make egg, like hard-boiled egg mayonnaise in a smoothie maker though. Well, 10 years. Okay, yeah, fair enough. That's a run. Okay. Do anything with you? Yeah, you're fine.
珍しい兵器を捕獲すれば査定も上がるはずだ。
用心はしていましたのに。先に攻撃してきたのはそちらです。緑の切符。
パイロットの腕は向こうの方が上か。
Here comes some more. And yeah, so your defense is actually fairly good, Sizer, given how much damage reduction we had on the previous attack.
一方的というのは好きではない。スラッシュリッパー展開。
I mean, there is a reason why a lot of people don't like make things from scratch anymore. Like it's a lot of effort, sadly, when you can just go down to the supermarket and whatever it is you might need there. Like, sure, like if you're doing it because you enjoy it and you really like the taste of the stuff that you make at home, like, great, go for it. But yeah, you have to understand that it's going to cost you a fair bit to do on your own, and the effort is going to be a fair bit as well. Nah, I don't need a boost here.
小さい的はよく狙うまでだ。
機体が動けばいい。まだ戦え
Also,
る。
I suppose like another big reason
だから肉の
why a
体
lot of
にとら
stuff
われた
isn't done at
連中は
home anymore is just because of things like inflation and like expecting households to be like 2-income households. So like you don't have someone who's like solely responsible for the household anymore. Which means that a lot of the chores that you sort of like have to sort of get done, you don't have as much time for them anymore.
TND 兵士としての使命を果たす。
Oh, dodging again. You're doing
生むからな。
doing really good on the defense side. I was expecting you to get hit a lot more.
狂気を見せて
Like I wasn't worried about you getting hit because clearly, like I've given you some of defense stuff, like probably like potential and guard or whatever. But yeah, evading a lot better than I thought you would. Oh, that's annoying. It happens though.
逃げようとする先を狙う。
隙だらけだよおじいちゃんたち。
I was wondering if she'd have a unique dialogue there.
これくらいとってことない。
こちらの射程の外からの攻撃か。
Mm-hmm. Good in range. Yeah, like all those little things add up, absolutely. And people like have to travel a fair bit more for their work, are expected to work more, longer. I know you've got a fairly sort of like long hours, Kuro, given some of the things you've sort of like said in chat. And yeah, so like being expected to sort of like do your work and like take care of like important household tasks. It's not easy. It burns people out. Okay, I think I need to send some people this way. And that is what I shall do. Oh yeah, Australian housing prices are pretty fucking ridiculous. First things first, I think I will use Funds Finder. Let's use that before we forget to. Another accelerate. I mean, you would have to make sure that you find someone compatible, certainly. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you're willing to like have that conversation like up front, because like you don't want like like someone like being stuck into a position that's expected of them, or that they don't want to do, or anything like that. If someone is able, actually, you do have to be careful with situations like that, because one, like, as bad as requiring like two-person income is, there is an issue where there is a power imbalance, where like one person works and one person looks after the house. Like, yes, this is something that you can make work, but you do have to understand that the person like looking after the house is in a precarious position, because they are essentially like at the mercy of the person with like the money. Like, if they are unable to sort of like, get a job or anything like that, if they don't have like money in their bank account, then like the person bringing home money is like able to like exert their will upon them. Like, and like you see a lot of cases where like someone like might want to leave like an abusive partner, but they can't because like they don't have any money, they don't have any skills, they've been isolated, and it might have started from like a situation like that. Obviously not saying that that's something you would do, but like it is something to keep in mind, that like sadly there are issues there, because of that power imbalance going on. Yeah. Yeah, I know that you would also be aware of that. Obviously, some people in chat might not be aware of it. And like, hey, this is my channel, this is my platform. I'm able to fill the void and start talking about things like this, right? Otherwise, I'm just sitting here quiet, like enjoying the cool battle animations and shit like that. Like I try to have a conversation with chat where I've got the opportunity. Like that is like part of my enjoyment of streaming, I guess. Like, yes, like my primary reasons for streaming are to play more games and finish more games, as well as show off games that I quite like. But be able to talk with chat like as I play, like that's a lot of fun as well. So I'm going to do that. It really seems like there's a lot of enemies on this side. Hold on, let me I think I want to pull over. You're fairly slow, so I think maybe you? Because you probably attack from there. Yeah, okay. Let's... pull you over, so you'll be able to get involved. And... let's pull you over. And... You don't have any attacks here, do you? Oh, you do. There we go. Alright, you can do this. And let's cheer you on. And also, give you the blessings of Ruri. There we go. I think you mean Hikaru after it? We're talking about Raya. Gotcha. Yeah, that's fair, I think. Hey, 2 levels for you. Congrats. Yeah, so what? Read you. There's different sized tablespoons, Drago. Milliliters. Okay. You know what? You can get a kill here. Tablespoons. Yeah. That's why I know Drago. I recently found out that the Australian tablespoon is bigger than the standard tablespoon. Do that. So dump a bunch of people on board, actually. You can take some shot this way, and then you can zoom up. Yep, chicken salt is an Australian thing. I definitely think other countries should learn about chicken salt though, because chicken salt is awesome. Look up the different sizes of teaspoons while you're at it. Like there are a bunch of different sized teaspoons.
やるしかないのかよ。
Okay, you can head over here. Pick up a little bit of extra XP, I think.
機会を逃さない。スピードで翻弄する。これで。やめてやる。絶対にもうやめてやる。
Okay. Now, in range for attacks. Yes, you are. You are not. Where put you on there? Okay. That looks good to me.
何様なのよあなたたちは。
Keep Priscilla moving.
行けニーダル。最後はこれ。はあ。
自動回避システムじゃ対応できないか。ちょっと目障りなやつめ。
Okay. Not enough for you to get killed now. Not quite. Chickens outside of Australia have quoting devices to hold their salt reserve. You know what? Fair enough. I didn't realize that our chickens were behind the technology curve. Let's get you a kill, I think.
甘い言葉を信じてはならないと教えられてきました。今しめの風。これで終わりです。想定が。
I'll throw this on just in case you get like a crit or something.
何なんだあんたたちは。行くよ。
Otherwise, I'm hoping for Umi to get the kill.
自動回避システムじゃダメだってのかよ。お前らもついてなかったな。
すごい。感じたままにマシンガン
can clean up here as well. I know you're not going to benefit as much considering you're a couple of levels ahead, but I'm going to do that anyway. I do want to level up Fu and Umi in particular, because I believe that they get some less than cheer, one each. So getting them leveled means I will have more ability to use that. Yeah, there. Go here, and then can get in on the action. How many kills have you got there? 5. Oh, you're getting close to ace. Sure, you can take that one. There you go. You made beast.
誰かの下で働くなんてまっぴらごめんだ。俺の周りだ。
Okay, you can get on the action now, amigo.
宇宙人め、さっさと自分の星に帰れ。正義に生まれ、正義に生きて早60年。
俺たちが真の勇者かどうか今わかる。俺たちの武器は勇気、正義、闘志。お楽しみはこれからだ。
エルドラファイト、ゴー！アミーゴ！ガンガンボンバディーロ、イグニッシャー！闇の中こそ正義が光る。センサーが半分死んだか。動くなよ。
Your lasers are pathetic.
それではカルロスは起きない。
It's time for Gunbuster. Get yourself a kill. Go
ビジネスマナー
huge.
を知らん連中が相手か。
Almost as big as the Xbox.
奴を切り裂け。必ずやってみせる。
そんなことなら契約更新しなければよかった。
逃げようとする先を狙う。少しはやるようだ、カンパニー。
What have I given you? Yeah, max out your potential, your instinct. Only 1 point of guard, fair enough. Yeah, still pretty solid. All right, let's go. Oh, and the Eldora Soul has so much defense available for you as well. All right.
間合いに入ることさえできれば。最小限の動作でかわす。ビジネスマナーも知らん連中が相手か。あれ。いかん、このままでは査定が落ちる。
Level up. There you go. Alright. And yeah, looks like we've got ourselves an ad break. So we'll take a brief pause over here and we will pick things up in a couple of minutes, okay? See you shortly. Alright, and we're back. And let's go kick this guy's ass, shall we? You're not even gonna get to do your support attack, because you're gonna die before that happens.
彼はさ、まだ起きないか。
よまだピンチというわけじゃないか。
狙いはあそこだ。脱出だ。機体を放棄する。
There's another game for you. Why not? It's there, even if you're a bit overloaded.
逃げようとする先を狙う。俺とゲシペーストに当てられると思うな。ビジネスマナーも知らん連中が相手か。狙いはあそこだ。やめてやる。絶対にもうやめてやる。
Annoying. Don't do this to me. Are you saying that even before you hit? Oh, even before you miss, rather?
何が起こったの？
Looks like a faith in yourself. Oops, oh, there we go. A shame you're not under-leveled. Yeah, fine.
ここは俺たちが受け止める。
なかなか骨のある相手のようだな。
ビジネスマナーも知らん連中が相手か。隙が見えた。ここまでなのか。
There's level fire. Alright. Go with the Slash Ripper, why not? No, I'm not!
俺たちが受け止める。
なかなか骨のある相手のようだな。
ビジネスマナーも知らん連中が相手か。こいつから逃げられると思うな。行けフラッシュリッパー。必ずやってみせる。業務の放棄は降格が待っている。やるしかない。
I'll be able... We are able to do this again. There we go. Gotta do that. You can, go after this one. And you know what, we'll, HP are you on? You're a little bit under-leveled. Hey, wizard! How you going?
個別に敵機を撃破しろ。メガ粒子砲撃て。
Yeah, I've got some odds for them as well. This guy's got a 100% chance of getting wrecked. Alright. Who else wants some kills? I think who wants some kills? Not quite yet. Aru wants a kill as well. Let's go whack this guy a bit.
悪いが、誰かの下で働くなんて、まっぴらごめんだ。俺の周りだ。
Tyrannator kind of got shot down by Rudy at the end of last stream.
仕事とは常に共同作業だ。隙が見えた。
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I'm pretty sure the Tyrannator killed absolutely everyone. Yeah, got fortune. All good. There we go. Okay. And yeah, I'll see if we can give it to see if we can give it to Fu. Okay, Senpai, let's have ourselves a bit of a drink. And we'll stretch it in. Say hello to the cat for me. Give the cat pet. Oh yeah, I do know that dealing with cats. Hope you sleep well. Alright. Yeah, so next you should be... Oh, what? Well, in that case... What? Something that I never use. Well, that's for everyone around, huh? Fair enough. There we go.
甘い言葉を信じてはならないと教えられてきました。
I think Chiriko's first attack was killing him anyway. I could have moved Chiriko in to do the first attack for less damage. That might have worked, but I found a different way. Okay, Spirit. I'll still go earn our bless. You've confirmed the destruction of the UND forces. What about the hostiles who ejected? Ah, they're long gone. They apparently don't want us catching up with them. At least we finally know who we're dealing with. I keep trying to remember that long name, though. From alien planets, huh? Damn it! Earth is in the middle of its own war as it is! And that's not all. We also have Zondas, space monsters, and Dr. Hell to deal with, all of which threaten mankind. Looks like the UNB has led a fleet into our solar system. The one that assisted in the colony drop, huh? They're way ahead of us in terms of scientific technology. What's going to happen to us? And to Earth? What's going on with Sagiri? According to Chief Amasaki, she was transported to the nearest hospital. Damn it. Is that seriously how you go out, Sagiri? Right. Nah, she's fine. She's just faking it for some paid time off and sick leave. BTX Union HQ, President's Office. And that's the situation in the field. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Hell being from, like, Marjinga, I believe. Like, Marjinga or Marjin Kaiser? I don't know if there's a difference, to be honest. Yeah. Like, it's definitely amusing when they just go all in on, like, Dark Death Evil Man or something like that. Speaking of, when does Dark Death Evil Man get out of the Super Robot Wars? Koji Kabutos, there we go. Thank you. I've already reported to Presbund, considering the UND. I'll be attending the response meeting with Chief Tiger and the others. Understood. I'll take care of any business while you're away. The Cooperative Military Union under Galaxies 13, 24, and 32, as well as the United Interstellar Community, the UND. Oh God, what a terrible trial you've prepared for humanity. Do you mean to imply that humanity must overcome it to see a new golden age? Under me, Goldwyn? Alright, BTX Union Test Facility number 1. The hangar. Chief, how's the manager? She's okay, right? There's no way she of all people would ever bite it, right? Sorry, but we just don't know yet. All we can do right now is pray for Sakurai's safety. I mean, like, she was doing well enough to, like, bring the Tyrannado in, rather than, like, just being exploded or anything. It's all my fault. If only I'd been quicker on my feet, she wouldn't be in this position. Don't blame yourself, Raimi. They're the ones at fault here. The UND. But I'm afraid I have some more bad news. Due to the destruction of the Tyrannator, Special Section 1's Gespensst has been declared the winner of the company competition. Wait, that means Special Section 3 is... I am afraid so. Special Section 3 is likely to be dissolved now that it has lost its reason for existing. I mean, good riddance. The Gespensst was clearly the superior unit here over the Tyrannator. I'll go work on repairing the Tyrannator with engineering. I'll help out Neril, though I can't really do much. Don't be silly. It's the thought that counts. Let's go. We need to make sure the manager has a place to come back to. I mean... maybe they can transfer her over to the desserts division? What do you plan to do, Raimi? Everyone's gay for Sagiri. I'm asking as your chief. No, as your dad. I'm going to resign. And what will you do after you resign from DTX? Sagiri is pretty awesome. I've heard that the OCs in Y are fairly good. Again, I've not looked into it because I try to avoid spoilers, but I've heard people say good things about them. I mean, like, you're up against Sagiri? Like, Sagiri's hard to beat. I mean, fine is alright. I'll eventually see for myself. Yeah. I mean, as I said, like, you're up against Sagiri, who is just incredible. I'll go somewhere, and no one can ever find me. With the Quark Drive. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Everything is my fault. I do like Calvina in SWJ. Scenario 25. Project TND Shelved. Oh, let's save the game here. I really hate that Moon Dwellers had such a piss-poor translation, though. I put off all my other work, did everything I could. I can't just let Project TND or Special Section 3 end like this. Yeah, Moon Dwellers was... ugh. Like, it is really fortunate that they decided to give SRWV a chance. Because... yeah, Moon Dwellers... like, aside from the bad translation, it was also, like, in the OG universe. So, like, the bad translation hinted it even more because, like, you're counting on, like, chances are a lot of people haven't played the OG games. So, like, people coming into Moon Dwellers, like, as, like, their first SRW game or their first OG SRW game, they're in for an uphill battle. And yeah, this one was, as Wizard points out, this was a DLC-only version of the scenario. Like, I did buy the DLC for SRWT, but I think this one's like the early release DLC, which, yeah, I did actually buy this when the game first came out, so I was eligible for that. Yeah, in this version, like, the Gespensst gets the Slash Ripper as an upgraded attack. Oh yeah, in in B and X in particular, that had all the DLC. I did have to buy like a bunch of eShop stuff, however, for T. That one, like the bonus scenarios that I've been playing, those ones, like I did have to purchase separately because the Switch version, that one, like wasn't a Switch port. Like for T, like that was like a base release, whereas V and X got ported over to the Switch. Early release DLC packed in. Gotcha. All right, that's good to know. I was wondering about that, because I was like, well, how am I going to like input the codes for this? Because this isn't like this is an out of region sort of game. But yeah, without this one, like this is actually where you get the guest pence. Like with that early release DLC, you get the guest pence like right at the start. You get the other protagonist right at the start. This is where you get them without the DLC. Well, at least we didn't lose to the guest pence in today's opening contest. Also gets stats updated as well. Let me see. Yeah, all weapon damage plus 200, plus 400 HP, plus 20 EN, plus 100 armor, plus 10 mobility, and an extra power part slot. So it's not just the Slash Ripper, which is already a pretty good attack to have added. You get a whole bunch of boosts for the guest pence with this. Yes, and the victory data is worth 100 TAC-P. Let's just hope that our manager comes back to us. Yeah, still a few errors here and there, and compared to Moondwellers. I wonder what will happen if the manager comes back. There's no special section 3 anymore. The way she is, she would probably just worm her way into some other division and find a way to make do. Yeah, the dessert division. But if that happens, we probably won't be together anymore. Well, if that's what the company wants, we can't do much about it. What's wrong with you, Amy's? Would you really be okay with that? Of course not. We made it our goal. Form a polycule with her. You know, I don't think I've ever seen you yell like that. And I don't think I've ever seen you whining like that. It's starting to look like we've been struck down by that angel as well. Yep, just outright admitting it. Yay! Ma'am, home to us soon. Special Section 3 needs you. So do we. Just know you'll find a way to come back to us. Please. Help us. Well, there's 100 TAC-P for us right there. Hold on, was that I think Chobham Armor is a new thing added there. Anyway, let's do our sub orders. And we order our subs around. Let's see. Angela, Mariko, Yung, Umi, Hikaru, and Fu. Yeah. Yeah, because I know that we need to get enough kills with them for like a Makona upgrade. Actually, I think I've already got enough for them. Yeah, just need 100 combined, and I think that's enough. Alright, all good. Also be 200 total with Van, Priscilla, and Nero. I need to work on them a little bit more, but we'll see how that goes. Yes, Akito and Ruri have broken it. Ruri has 53, Akito has 51. So yeah, they're at the 100 mark. Well within what is required. And I do have the 2 aces as well, which is the other thing that is required. And I've got a whole bunch over here that I would have been able to promote to aces if need be. Because, yeah, that's sort of what I'm sort of trying to sort of go for. Try and get people to the 50 mark, and see how that goes. Oh, yeah. That's grade 6. We've gotten that to the right level from the get-go. All right. Yep, long since done. Like, basically every time I start up Super Robot Wars, I bring up the Akarasu flowchart and the secret section, and try to sort of go over that a little bit to remind myself of what needs to get done, so that I don't miss out on anything. Although I definitely appreciate people in chat reminding me as well, because I'm sure they want everything as well, right? Okay, so over here, Joshion Marvel, Camille, Yoko, and Root. So to me, everything else can be whatever. And we go. Okay. So, customize. We don't have any new power parts, do we? Yeah, over here we can see Saizo's got a new power part slot. So, anything want to add to you? Don't really benefit from that. Bronze Emblem. Can we give that to Ruri, actually? Okay. Yeah, take off long range impact and give you the Bronze Emblem. I'm fairly sure I've already given you... I think I have. I thought I gave you like an SP up or something. Fair enough. Okay. In that case, even more worthwhile giving that to you so that I can get more uses out of Bless. Okay. Alright. Saizo's got a range 7 attack there, but surely there's a better person we can give that to. Maybe one that's like a sniper sort of character. We don't have Full Metal Panic. We don't have Gundam 00. Who's the sniper in this one? It's not you. Hey Hunter, how you going? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just figure out who I might give some items to. All the good snipers show up really late. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I might just have to hold on to that one. Okay. Who's you've got game? Alright. Throw it on you anyway. Like, you do have a range 7 attack. Alright. So I already gave you the equivalent of... I'll give you that, so it was A rank, not S, but it also gives sight and crit, because you're good with crits. Okay. In that case, let's do some upgrades, shall we? Tyrannoda doesn't look too destroyed to me, at least. Okay, let's see... Alright. I think I still need to give you hit. Oh, I've given you hit and run. Okay. In that case, I think I can remove that from my list. Okay. And I've got support attack as well. Gotcha. Alright. In that case... Yeah, you've got it. You've got it. Angel... Ah, here we are. Angela needs support attack and support defend. And SP recovery. That can go to Ruri, maybe. Because that bronze emblem stacks with special skills. Alright. So SP recovery for Ruri. And... might be worthwhile giving you EXE count as well. So that way you can do battleship shenanigans at the start of the map by pulling people on board. So let's do that. There we go. Congratulations, Ruri. My parameters up. I think I wanted to give Kiriko some parameters up. I mean, you don't exactly have Blight, but this is also affects... Does it affect weapons as well? I mean, your weapons are all A rank because of the item that I gave you, right? I don't have attack P anyway, so that's kind of irrelevant. Alright. In that case... got that. Hikaru, on the other hand... Let's start getting the Magic Knight's potential up, shall we? Okay. Now, customization time. Most of the people that we're using at level 5 weapons, which is good. Okay. We're not really using a lot of the Majingas this game because there's less reason to do so in this one. They sort of like played out their stories a bit. In the previous games. So that's why we're sort of neglecting them this run. And we've got the freaking Gunbuster and Sizzler Black. So, alright. Yeah, alright. Some upgrades for you. Okay. Might have for like one more thing. You're a new character, so give you a bit more, shall we? Yeah. fuck ton of mobility, though, I have to say. Alright. That's that done. So... next map, let's go! BTX Union Medical Facility. Coming in. How are you feeling, Miss Sakurai? Miss Sakurai? She doesn't seem to be here. Actually, doesn't look like anyone has even used this hospital room. Chief, I just checked with the nurses station, and they said that she left the hospital yesterday. Maybe that means she's okay. Not quite. She apparently refused to stay here and forced her way out. My guess is that she's struggling pretty hard with the idea of Special Section 3 being dissolved. We need her and Rainey. If those two end up leaving, leave us in a really rough spot. Chief, I'd like to request permission to leave the premises. Meryl and I will go look for those two. Understood. Permission granted. I believe in you, Miss Sakurai. No, you're Chief Sakurai now, aren't you? In front of the BTX Union headquarters building. Morning, Raimi. Ma'am, what about your injury? I appreciate your concern and all. Is that any way to greet a fellow employee first thing in the morning? Since you're at the headquarters, I assume you plan to tender your resignation. Did you come to try and stop me, ma'am? No, I don't have the right. But I'm free to go on the run with you. Go? On the run? Let's go, Raimi. They're eloping! Bummed out office workers heading to the sea. It might be a cliche, but still a pretty picture, don't you think? Are you sure it's okay for us to bail on work and come to a place like this? Of course it's not okay. But if we're going to quit anyway, why not kick back? Wait, you plan to quit too, ma'am? Yes, I've made my decision. For the first time in a year, and the 14th time overall. You really thought about quitting that much? I have. Thought you liked the company, ma'am. Well, I don't dislike it exactly. I've never really been a fan of piloting mobile weapons. Comes down to it, it's just too scary. Ma'am! Pretty awful of me, right? Especially given how often I made you fight, even though you hated every second of it. But I'm speaking from the heart here. Actually, I doubt there are all that many people out there who truly love their jobs. Everyone works right alongside little dissatisfactions and complaints. Or even self-destructive rage in some cases. I suppose so. I actually plan to work at BTX's food division. Help design confections once I graduated from college. Definitely nothing fancy. But thanks to an aptitude test I took after being hired, I was ordered to become a test pilot. Doesn't that suck? I was so excited about being hired. I mean, I spent 2 hours on my makeup and wore brand new high heels. But what did they do? They slapped me with the genius label and made me pilot their robot, fighting with muscle soreness and motion sickness the whole time. And yet you always keep yourself looking so nice, ma'am. Except for the coffee stains. That's just my way of resisting. No matter what they do, I'm still me, you know? Anyway, ever since I was hired, my whole life plan has been a total mess. If I had it my way, I would have married at age 26 and maybe even taken the opportunity to resign. Ma'am, were you seeing someone at the time? No, but still, you know, if I had been given the chance to work in an office like a normal person, I might have met someone special. You're pretty disillusioned with me now, right? After all, I'm after such a trivial kind of happiness. No, not at all. Yeah, loud gasp of relief indeed. I mean, she is the fallen angel for a reason, right? I'm sorry, Raimi. I guess I'm pretty petty as a person. The only thing I'm actually living for is the pursuit of my own happiness. I guess that explains your fixation on your pay. No, that's just an important part of being employed. If your job doesn't pay you on time, they don't deserve your work. You don't put in overtime unless you're getting paid for it, and even then, you refuse it if you don't want to do it. Okay? This is just basic workers' rights. You could say that. You do need at least some money to live a happy life, after all. But money actually has more meaning for me than that. A salary and bonus are proof that I've been recognized by someone. Basically, they're proof of life. Proof? Meaning. Ever since I was hired, I've constantly thought about how much I want to quit. But whenever I get my salary or a bonus, I feel like someone is right there telling me what good job I've done and giving me a pat on the back. Yes, that's why I've been able to tough it out. I looked at the money as a symbol of someone's trust in me. So, what drives you, huh, ma'am? I guess I got carried away by the mood and let you in on an embarrassing secret. Anyway, it's your turn to confess next. Open up and reveal one of your deep, dark secrets. I'm actually an alien. Just to be clear, the fact that you're an alien in no way counts as a secret. You knew? I just bought into that hair dye story, just because you weren't ready to come out. Of course, Raimi. Didn't honestly think I would assume that hair color of yours is a simple fashion statement, did you? Besides, I've known the section chief too long not to realize that he doesn't have kids. Then there's no point hiding it any longer. This is the real me. Yay! Colors! That doesn't mention anything about it being an alien over there, but yeah, there we go. And looks like horns as well, almost. This is the real me. I was born on planet Darbners. Darbners. A planet located approximately 80,000 light-years away from Earth, aka the Weapon Planet. Oh no, is it like... Are you guys like the Invaders in Invader Zim? Where you have like hyper-specialized planets, like a parking lot planet, and shit like that? Rudy! Yes, it is I, Rudy Pixie Zolter, High Commander of the UND at your service. I've got a job offer for you, by the way. You've got a lot of nerve showing your face around here. Try to relax. I'm not actually on duty right now, and I have no intention of attacking any of you. But as a woman who gets things done, I always bring my work home with me. I've heard of people like you. People who have no concept of work-life balance and mistake their ignorance for being a hard worker. Sticks and stones, Sakurai. UND wishes to obtain the treasure as soon as possible. I'll never let you have it. Raimi, you won't lay a finger on my quark drive. Such admirable determination. Of course, I suppose the quark drive is part of the legacy of your fallen weapon planet, Darkness. I won't let you guys have your way with Earth. You see, Earth is like a second home to me. If I am up against resolve like that, I suppose there's nothing more I can do here. Going so soon? Since you came all this way, I think we should chat a bit more. I'll have to decline. I only came here to officially bid farewell to you two due to everything that we've been through. Raimi, Sakurai, now that I've taken your Tyrannator out of commission, I don't imagine that we'll meet on the battlefield again. I wish you both good health and success. That satisfied look of hers seriously pisses me off. At least she's able to separate work from killing people, right? Even if killing people is a big part of her job. Ma'am, Raimi, Meryl, Hades. Based on the looks on your faces, you must have heard Raimi spilling her guts. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. Wait, but if you're not from Earth, is that true of Chief Amasaki as well? No, Dad is an Earthling. He's not actually related to me. Care to fill us in, Raimi? Okay. 3 years ago, I came to Earth from Darkness, my home planet. Planet Darkness is located on the other side of the Milky Way, opposite Earth. Darkness was scientifically more advanced than Earth, and used much of their technology to develop weapons. So their neighbors called them the Weapon Planet. Our planet was constantly at war, and I lost my entire family as a result. I couldn't take it anymore, so I escaped from Darkness on my own and headed to the most distant planet I could find, which was Earth. Rudy mentioned that the Quark Drive is part of the legacy of Darkness. Based on what she said, I assume war finally tore Darkness apart. The Quark Drive is something my biological father was researching about. Doesn't sound quite right. In line with his dying wishes, I took the prototype from the lab and brought it to Earth. He wanted to make sure his invention was never used for war. But the Quark Drive was incorporated into the Tyrannator. Once I came to Earth, I was discovered by the VTX Union, and President Goldwyn left me in the care of my current father. See, that must be why the former subsection chief of Special Section 1 was transferred to an apparently less important position. The President realizes that the universe is at war, and fearing that the war will one day reach us, he wanted a way to protect Earth. I agreed with him, which is why I left the Quark Drive in the VTX Union's care. So, I prayed that there would never be a need to actually use it. But I'd say that we don't have the luxury of prayers like that anymore. Yes, That's why we have the Tyrannator in the T3 after all. And now, UND has come for the Quark Drive. We just heard from the section chief. The UND has apparently shown up in test facility number 1. The section chief is already on his way there. Let's follow suit. Man? Weren't you planning to resign? Sure. I changed my mind. All it took was one look at Rudy's smug face after her lucky win to get me back in the game. That's right, man. The real fight starts now. Yep. Besides, I haven't done enough to justify my pay yet. Good night, Kuro. Hope you sleep well. But you haven't submitted your letter of resignation yet, right? You come too, Raimi. But what about the Tyrannator? I don't think we have to worry about that. Huh? There are plenty of people other than us betting their lives on it. Scenario 26. Company. Me and Happiness. Alright, well, let's sortie on out, shall we? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Now. Oh, damn, hiccups. And let's go here. Aruga! Okay. UND. Looks like they finally launched their invasion for real. And they picked us to be their first target. So be it. We'll just scatter the falling embers before anything comes of them. Incoming UND forces. You've got your artillery units up front? They brought a battleship with them this time. Are they planning to warp us somewhere again? I don't think so. They're clearly here to attack us this time. In other words, they're here for a fight. Oh no! Undies! Since there are actual people piloting their machines this time around, I mean that they're serious. You know, it didn't really sink in until now. Aliens have come to Earth. What are you saying, Hikaru? Angela and Chirika are aliens too, you know? Yeah, and so am I, Hikaru. Huh. I guess you're right. The problem isn't that they're aliens. Yeah, they're bad guys invading Earth, and that's why we'll fight. Right, I've got it now, everyone. All units, prepare to attack. We're engaging the Undies. Roger! Let's show them what us Earthlings are made of. Sakurai, you can count on me and the guest pets to represent BTX. Alright. I didn't get to... Got to actually choose which direction we were deploying. Oh well. Anyway, Beta, Alpha, and APIS. That's certainly a design right there. Okay. The main unit of the of the UND. The main tactic in interstellar spaceship battles are long-range artillery. The APIS series was developed with this strategy in mind, and are equipped with high-accuracy Partium busters on various paths. It can attack from all directions, and its firepower is nothing short of impressive. In addition, a Terra Partium defeater is mounted on the bow. One shot from this can destroy planets. Ah, shit, they've got a planet killer. Lovely. Terra Partium defeater. Alright. Anyway. Let me quickly check. Alright. Interestingly, the SR point is to get a certain amount of money before the end of the stage. Tech P bonus. Alright. Anyway, let's move on out, shall we? It's right at the front. Let the people up front just move forward, I think. I have some of the people at the rear go on the battleships. Actually... yeah, the races are actually fairly close. So we're at our ad break, so we'll take a brief pause here, and we'll start advancing in a couple of minutes, alright? Be right back. Alright, and we're back. Let's start moving our forces out, shall we? And first things first, let's retrieve a few people, shall we? Let's retrieve some of the slower characters at the back. If I get like one kill on you, that brings you to the 50 stage, so let's do that. And like you're a little bit further ahead, but you're also speed 5, so that's just not acceptable. You. I should have brought you both on board. Oh well. Okay. Them. Everyone else. And just move forward, I think. We should have spread out a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Okay. You land so that you and Chirika will be able to back each other up a bit better. And you can go in here.
攻撃を開始する。スピードで翻弄する。これでまだ勝利へのビジョンは失われてはいない。動くなよ。相手の軌道を読めば。
Forward. And you move there. That's right. We did our shenanigans. Throw that down on you now, so you've got it available.
ハイパービームサーベルだ。いっけ
まだ勝利へのビジョンは失われてはいない。ニュータイプ、いい兵士になってくれそうだな。
俺を狙ったって無駄だぜ。
Alright, now we'll end our phase. Long range attacks. And AR attacks aren't as long range as I would like. You do have like a range 6 attack.
そう来ると思った
But
ぜ。
these guys are still artillery pieces.
反撃的で。
Oh, shoot down, beautiful.
地球にはどれだけの種類のガンダムがいるのだ。
too many.
俺を盾にする気かよ。よけと思ったんだ。
よーし、行くぞダブルゼータ。
Oh, Spirit. That's a good ability for you to have. Yeah, out of range anyway. Alright. That. There we go.
あれに乗ってるやつは軽快だったな。
危ない危ない。間一髪。ダメだ、届かねえ。
Yeah, same issue there, unfortunately.
地球にはヨラバ大樹の影という言葉はないようだな。
おっと、そうきた。おい、逃げるなよ。古いじゃねえか。
They're all pivoting around, which is what we expected, I guess.
さっさと終わらせるぞ。
It would be interesting if they like had like a few sort of more varied deployment options. Like the option to have your battleships spread out at the start. So instead of deploying like all together, you could have like one at one corner of the map and the other at the opposite corner, and like the other in the middle. They could sort of like move out in that way.
A ランクのパイロットか。
こういうの見逃すわけにはいかないんだよ。けどこのくらいで
行くぞ。
嫌な戦場に連れてこられたようだ。
Alright. Now...
これで決める。シズラーの力甘く見ないことね。落ちなさい。
地球人め、噂以上の力だ。
Okay, close.
特 A ランク
I did think that a crit would be enough to take him down, so I'm glad I was sort of like on the money there.
攻撃パターンが単純なのよ。
すみません。お邪魔します。これならどうだ。
そんなまた合格になるのかよ。
I have to wonder what he did in the first stage to get demoted, but demoted then. Alright. Go. We put Fund Finder on for this turn or next turn? What? Yeah, no one's flying there, so can't get the support, unfortunately. And you've used yours anyway. Alright. Well, either way. Let's get some shots in on you.
Missile 一斉発射
出力が上がりきらん。先行を上げれば出世もできる。
なでしこならこれくらい
There we are. Go after you.
かましてやるからねこれでとどめよノーベルラッフ
相手を振り切れないか。噂のガンダムが来たか。
遅いよ
悪いね。まだこっちは攻撃できるんだよ。好きにやらせるかよ。
致命傷さえ避けられればいい。
Oh, it'll soon be fatal. Don't you worry. You. Go after this one, shall we? Let's keep shooting the ones that are available to us. Really going for kill shots here. If we do enough damage, we can get them in the counter phase. Oh, got a crit as well. Well done.
向こうの方が上か。対艦戦と UND のお手の物だ。
騎団訴訟を確認。頼むな。今は前進あるのみだ。
あなたたちみたいなブラック企業は世のためにならないから。
You tell him.
水だ
相手を振り切れないか。俺は UND の兵士だ。
簡単に挑発に乗るからそうなるのよ。まだガンバスターがいるんだから。バスターミサイル。
These missiles are almost like a Vulcan gun. Polarized. Look, we designed this suit for being in outer space, not for being underwater. So, like, just deal with it. Just deal with it. Okay? 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 Focus here would actually make sense, considering we're leaving yet open.
これだから肉の体にとらわれた連中は
You're made of meat!
これで
Look at this Joker. He's made of meat.
落ち上がれ。
マテリアルボディでもいけるもんね。
Did you get my bonus for like Magic Knight and Spirit? Yeah, that's right. No, right? Meat can't think. It's meat. Now, just go after this one, I think.
甘い言葉を信じてはならないと教えられてきました。緑の疾風。
パイロットの腕は向こうの方が上か。直撃だ。
余計な傷を受けるつもりはありません。
奴らが何者だろう。仕掛けてくるならば応戦する。年を主砲は任せる。主砲発射。
出会い頭事故だ。こんな時敵をロストするとは。
happen to have spirit, do you? No. Alright.
向かってくるのなら私も全力で相手をします。銀河のバックスクリーンまで
Play ball!
バスターホームラン。
ジャイロをやられたか。ちゃんと当たってくれよ。
How much shots does that have? Good check on that.
イナーシャルキャンセラー全開。
Ignored. There we go. Okay, not too many. But Buster Missile's got a fair few and has a range of 7. So you've got some range. Alright. And last ability. Last ability is important too. I need to start remembering to check the magic knights at the start, so that put down like whatever skills that might be worthwhile. Put that fortune on you at the start is fine, so that I can get FP regen going immediately. It's only 5 SP, it's not much, but it might mean something, so...
珍しい兵器を捕獲すれば査定も上がるはずだ。
この程度でへこたれるもんか。
Go after this one. Active. Let's let Akito get in there.
俺に狙いを絞ってきたのか。速やかに任務を遂行する。
Nope. Okay. You left. Go after this one.
俺の勝手に付き合ってもらう。一気に詰める。
嫌な空気になってきた。いただく。
当たるかよ。
Start shooting this guy.
逃がさない。まだ機体は動く。ならば戦うまでだ。行くぞ。
He's dying.
ここを死に場所にするつもりはない。離脱が遅れたか。無駄玉を使うつもりはない。
He should probably increase his health though, so that he's got a wider margin for all of his low health boosts. That seems sensible to me, at least. You know what? Make sure that we get that in there. Speaking of, Ruri, what's your spirit at? Yeah, that's right. We need to throw Bless down on someone. Let's say Noriko. Because you've got stupid SP regen now. Okay. Want that one, please.
ビジネスマナーも知らん連中が相手か。あれ、機体の性能はこちらが上のはずなのに。サボるわけにはいかんようだ。始末書者のミスだ。
Okay. Ace the custom. Come over here. Imagine their mass-produced machines would have eyes. But just because something's mass-produced doesn't mean it's bad. Let's go with that, I guess.
よし、戦闘開始だ。こいつは痛えぞ。フェールカノンだ。いただき。
嫌な空気になってきた。
And also, with something mass-produced, you'd also hope that, like, at that point, they would have, like, worked out all the kinks with the machine, that had a whole bunch of spare parts for it. So you got other advantages there, right? Okay, let's move you in. Exactly. I know, the super prototypes, the other super robot, all that sort of thing.
エルドラソウルの力を見せてやる
Sophie!
これが合体機構と引き換えの二足歩行
Yeah, don't worry about it, Sophie. Just put on this muzzle, okay? And get in the robot, and it'll all be fine.
逃げれば合格。やるしかないのかよ。やるぞ。軽い攻撃だな。
Got one left. Brownie. All good. I want to move here. Maybe here? Yeah, he's good. Get some shots on this guy. We should have a pretty good counterattack phase. I do feel like I might have been a little bit early with the Fun Finder support skill, however. Okay. So... here... and phase. There we go. So close. Okay.
Shaku 打たれ強さを身につけろでいく。
こちらの射程の外からの攻撃か。
There we go.
ガンバスターはみんなを守る力よ。
But
イナーシャルキャンセラーで衝撃をそらせば。
you have like max support, attack, and defend Gunbuster. I feel like that is a completely reasonable thing to do.
マナーも知らん連中が相手か。やるぞデスペンスト。最大出力で仕留める。
Come on, critical hit. Yeah.
どっちが大事だ。脱出するぞ。
Guys, I put in work. Representing BTX while Sagiri's getting ready.
デスペンスをここまで追い込むか。ビジネスマナーも知らん連中が相手か。そこか。
TND だってやってられるかよ。
Special dispensation. I like that. That's a good one. Nothing there, unfortunately. Oh well, it's fine.
あれに乗ってるやつか。軽快だったな。
ほらほら、どうしたの？遠慮はいらないし、こっちもしないから。これでとどめよ。ノーベルラッフー。
こちらが上のはずなのに。さっさと降伏した方が身のためだぜ。
Never gonna happen.
イナーシャルキャンセラー全開。これは
I
負
need
け
to
られない
touch us.
戦いなんだから。ホーミングレーザー。
Pretty light.
兵士の末路こんなもんだ。
Level up. Well done. Senpai still not asleep. Can't save yet. I'll have ourselves a drink as we've got a cutscene going on. And we will stretch. What did they reveal for Enfield? Are they giving us more aura barrels or something? New patch. All right. Anything good? The enemy battleship is up to something. It looks like they have reinforcements. Ah, Pixie's Alto. I suppose it's about time for me to step up. Good care of the Apis while I'm away. We're right behind you, High Commander. Mercy and Tang Tang, hell yeah! Both Mercy and Tang Tang are awesome. I would like to get both of them, if not likely. But I would like both of them. Excellent! I see promotions in your futures. Tang Tang is Ice. Oh, Ice. I was hoping she'd be Nature, so that way I'd be able to pair her up with Gilberta. Oh, Tang Tang is Ice Drone? Would she be any good with... Yeah, well, we'll see anyway. Would any of them be good to pair up with Gilberta? In your expert opinion, Senpai? I see that you finally come out in person, Rudy Pixie Zolto. You have my gratitude for going to the trouble of remembering my name. It makes me feel like annoying you with my full name was worth it. At least you realize you're annoying. You're so smart. You must know how disgusted we are by you as well, am I right? Of course. Sometimes we have to work with superiors we don't particularly care for, so you'll just have to do as I say. Rosie will turn any art infliction into vulnerability stack, so she turns Gilberta into a physical support. Hello? That's interesting. Considering, like, Gilberta looks like she would be a physical support character, with the fact that she sort of, like, provides lift, but isn't. Alright. Well, we'll see how things go. Hey, we don't work for you! This jerk still thinks we'll go along with her? The answer is no. Oh, I'm well aware of that. That's why I'm going to give you a demonstration of the UND's strength. I mean, they do have a planet killer, so... Dang it! She's attacking our facilities! Well, we heard that the VTX Union has been backing the T3. Once we deal with this little problem, we'll close in on you. VTX Union Test Facility number 1. Hang on. Yikes! Oh, the building's shaking like crazy! Takahashi, Chief of VTX Union Incorporated's Engineering Section 2. He is 55 years old and the one in charge of Project TND's Tyrannado's design direction. Oh, so we got you to blame for it, huh? Broad-minded and good at taking care of others, people sometimes call him Pops. A sworn friend of Special Section 3, the two sections work closely together daily towards completing and improving the Tyrannado. Watanabe, employee in VTX Union Incorporated's Planning Section number 1. He is 25 years old and the one in charge of promoting Project TND. The project being more or less President Goldwyn's personal side project, it has been met with hostility within the company. His naturally good manners serves as its shield. A sworn friend of Special Section 3, he works closely with them to make their efforts known throughout the company. Ah, So here we have evidence that Project TND is the president's personal boondoggle. A project that he is pushing along despite obviously being incapable of serving as the Federation's mass production unit because of how ridiculously complicated its design is and the logistics chain required in order to support it. Do you think this place will hold up? Chief of VTX Union Incorporated's Infrastructure Section 1. Infrastructure. He is 55 years old and the one in charge of Project TND's Tyrannado's maintenance. An artisan right down to his bones, his usual mild temperament changes completely when he sees shoddy work. His professionality earned him the nickname of Foreman. Sworn friend of Special Section 3. Yep. Congratulations, BTX, you made an F-35. See, the F-35 at least got mass-produced. Yes, it was massively over budget, and way more expensive than it should have been, considering it was supposed to be like a cheap and inexpensive like light fighter to replace the F-16. It wasn't that by the end of it, but it still reached mass production levels, I guess. Technically, the F-22 is more of a boondoggle than the F-35 at this point, considering how expensive that one is, and like how little use it received, despite its reputation. I don't know, if the F-22 like prevented any like conflicts, then like you could make a justification for it, but I don't think it has. And I say this as someone who likes the F-22. There's no way the mighty BTX's hand will fall to a little slap like this. But that doesn't mean it can take much more than... that doesn't mean it can take much more of this. Man, if the hangar collapses, guess that's it for us. I hear what you're saying, but you guys seem awfully calm about this. I guess. What's wrong, Amasaki? Don't you have any faith in your pride and joy? Of course I do. I feel the same as the rest of you. Sorry I'm late. Nagiri Sakurai and 3 more members reporting for duty. Yo! Took you long enough, Sakurai? You're telling me, Takahashi of Engineering? Emergency or no, you're all dolled up and looking good, huh? Thank you, Foreman Saito of Infrastructure. We're counting on you, Sakurai! I'm your girl, Watanabe of Planning. Who are these people? People who have invested their dreams in the Tyrannado just like us. And people who believe in me. Don't forget that we're not the only ones. Yep, the rest of the gang is getting ready for battle too. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll thank you properly later. Time to go, Raimi. Ma'am? I believe in you. I know how much you want to protect Earth. I'll try not to let you down. Together, I know we can do this. What is it with this building? It's taking hits like a fortress. Well, I guess it's time to force the matter. As a salaryman, I'd never want to work for someone who forces others to do what she wants. We've been waiting for you, Chief Amasaki! But are you sure you should be using the Carriax to fight? While I understand why you'd be upset with me for crushing your precious dreams, you have no chance in that thing. We don't need you to tell us that. But it's something you don't seem to get. There's more to us than the people you see here. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about. Then, allow me to educate you. In order for any single job to go well, an unbelievable number of people have to provide their support from behind the scene. Project TND is no exception. The members of Special Section 3 aren't the only ones working on it. Planning, sales, accounting, general affairs, engineers and mechanics from engineering. Today, we're going to show you the collective strength of all the people who have invested their dreams in the Tyranido. Oh? What is that thing? My commander! Allow me! Hey, Cat Dad, how you going? Rainy? All systems go! We're ready! Time to take the Tyranido Rex to full power! Hell yeah! Mid-season upgrade!
ご機嫌な加速ねレックス見せてやるわよみんなの夢をターゲットの位置確認各武装セット確認行くわよティラネードレックス
He just gave it a second gun.
この機体に夢をみんなの思いそれを背負って私たちは戦うそれが私のプライド
Hell yeah.
働く意味ってやつよ
I think they just doubled up its weapons. I think they just gave it a second gun for each of its pairings. That's my style of building mechs. Like, literally. Like, I was in a... Yeah, I'm not saying no to a second gun. Like, literally. I was in a Macross-themed TTRPG where we were running like a mercenary group. And we got the chance to basically like design our own Valkyrie in that. And the way that I sort of went about mine was I took the Nightmare Plus, a mass production like Valkyrie, and essentially I just put a whole bunch of destroyed guns on it and gave it like a full armor pack for it. So like yeah, this is my way of building things. Add more gun. Whoa, that thing is strong. What is that? Tyranido Rex, the perfected version of the Tyranido. Tyranido Rex? Ridiculous. Could you power up a machine I just wrecked a few days ago? Weren't you listening to our section chief? A lot of people have invested their dreams in our Tyranido. I sent the combat data we collected to the relevant VTX divisions in real time. And then, I used the data to develop the final form of the prototype Tyranido. Finally, I replaced the ruined Tyranido part to finish building the Rex. In other words, I did exactly what you guys did to finish your E-Faz. Not fair! I destroyed that thing! Oh, that's what I've been waiting to see, Rudy. Oh, that delicious expression of disbelief. You tell her, Sagiri. Are you really in any condition to fight? Shoulders are a little stiff, but who cares? Doesn't that have less to do with your injury and more to do with your age? You're next, Water. You're next. You know, Water, I'm not being old to a kid who still looks forward to recess at school, but I just happen to be in the prime of my life. You certainly are, ma'am. That is so it. I've had it up to here with you. Angry, are you? Then why don't we end this now? I'm ready when you are, ma'am. That's the spirit, Rainy. Tyranido Rex. Machine carrying the dreams of so many people. Just hearing that seems to make all my worries slip away. It's because your dream is among them. My dream. What I want most is a peaceful world, free of war. And that's one more reason we're doing this. Yeah, man. Okay then. Miss Sakurai, Meryl, Amy's, and of course Raimi. Starting now, we'll be fighting in the Tyrannator Rex. I expect great things from all of you. So, Sakurai, no, Yuri, I'll personally slap you down. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. Bring it, Rudy. Your precious new model versus our Tyrannator Rex. There's no way I can lose. Not while there are people who believe in me. There we go, beat the E-Phase. And yep, it's still the enemy phase. So let's proceed, shall we?
あの AT のパイロット、ただものじゃないぞ。
間一髪か。その1か。
Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, da, dum, dum, ba, ba, ba. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get a kill here. We need a cheer. 27, maybe 26. Write that down at least. Excuse me. And you can have one. There you go. Yep, we've already got fortune down. All good. Tis but a scratch.
やるよレイアス。これで終わりだ。
ダメだ。機体と俺の将来を捨てる。小兵が勝てると思うなよ。
この程度楽勝よ。
お見事です、アンジェラ・バルザック。
1なら
機体を放棄する。
And yeah, that's another kill of a Chirico, which I approve of heartily.
特 A ランクを落とせば俺にも出世の道が開ける。俺はまだ大丈夫だ。今のうちに下がってくれ。落ちるかよ。
こちらの誘いに乗ったか。
仕留める。
Goes there and adds on snooze.
脱出だ。死んでたまるものかよ。
A fair bit of damage there. And a level. I'll take that. Oh. Yep. Looks good.
間合いに入ることさえできれば。
つまらない相手ね。お返しをさせてもらうわ。レンジ突入、やってみせる。落ちなさい。
ダメだ。期待と俺の将来を捨てる。
Okay, still coming in.
自慢のパワーを見せてみろよ。俺の目の前で労災など起こさせん。甘いな、カンパニ
宇宙人め、さっさと自分の星に帰る。
I think the problem is they showed up to work in just their undies.
俺たちが真の勇者かどうか。
This is not that sort of workplace, people.
俺たちの武器は勇気、正義、奉仕。お楽しみは
これからだ。エルドラファイト。ゴーアミーゴ。ガンガンボンバディーロ。イグニッション。 闇の中こそ正義が光る。
Migo!
ダメだ。稼働効率が下がっていく。
Okay, still moving in. All good though.
行くぞ。
甘いな、カンパニー。負債はすぐに返す。それが俺のやり方だ。スラッシュリッパーで行く。奴を切り裂け。必ずやってみせる。
Okay, fair bit of damage, not quite the kill. More moving in. He will fight you. Not in range for that one. For his energy reasons, huh? Yeah, I suppose just stick with that one in that case.
地球にはヨラバ大樹の影という言葉はないようだな。
いか。エンジンの出力は下がりかけている。抜かるなよネロ。
エルドラソウルの力を見せてやる。
これが合体機構と引き換えの
二足歩行だ。正義とキック。
勇気とパンチが
アミーゴだ。
So I could love these guys.
通用しないだと。
次は俺が行く。パワー自慢を聞く気はないんだよ。
なかなか骨のある相手のようだな。
Okay, still too far. You coming in now. Hey, Evan, how you going? Damn straight. And don't forget to kiss your amigos goodnight.
向かってくるのなら私も全力で相手をします。遠距離ならこれよ。バスタービーム。
嫌な角度から仕掛けてきたか。
Coming in over here now. Fair enough. Ooh, alright. You're in a little bit of a spot of bother, so... Put that down.
特 A ランクのターゲットを落とせば報奨金が出る。
ギリギリのタイミングだ。余計な手間を取らせるな。致命傷さえ避けられればいい。
Oh, hello. Alright, so what have we got now? So we've got the combination BTX attack. I think those have been changed to T? I don't think they've had T before. Either way... Let's finish this guy, shall we? Ma'am! The Rex's output is 24% higher than the older Tyranado. I'll specify when to get us moving. Okay, Raimi. I'm counting on you. Wow. Raimi's really into this. I guess we don't have to worry about her. Miss Sakurai, I knew Raimi would be in good hands with you.
こういうマナー違反の企業は許せないのよね。戦術パターンバリアブルトルネードクロス。先輩から VTX の要請です。
やるしかありませんね。
はいこれ先輩。こちらもミサイルで援護します。マックススピードで行くわよ。やるときは徹底的にやる。とどめはレックスに任せます。
I think this guy's regretting life. You saw what we did to the other guy, right?
お見事です、主任。
おだてないでくださいよ、課長。
And got a level. Lovely. And here comes Rudy. Do you want to use the big attack again? Probably. Yeah, we'll use the big one. All right. Terminator Rex. This time, I'll put you out of commission for good. Wow. You're serious about this, huh, Rudy? I didn't know you were such a firecracker. I'm not. But I absolutely refuse to lose to you, Sagiri. I guess that makes us interstellar rivals. That has a nice ring to it. Fortunately, I'm not interested in having a rival. Then, what exactly do you want? Happiness, of course. Duh. And that's one reason this is a fight I have to win. Damn straight happiness.
私だって天才とおだてられた女なんだから国務参加の力を一つにするわよ。ターゲットの位置確認。各武装セット確認。
X は先行してください。
She's absolutely a genius, 100%.
さあ覚悟を決めるわよ。命がけで飛び込む。最後はこれよ。これが噂の VTX 魂ですか。個人的にもあなたとは一緒に働きたいと思っています。出力は最大に設定します。
I like how she's so insistent. Oh wow, that's a pose right there.
いい感じよ、ティラネード。
She's got a frickin' like protagonist up in there. Alright. Let's have a quick old look at the Tyranider Rex, shall we? Ian, do you always have Ian regen? Either way, we've got Ian regen. We've got ourselves a good old map attack. Let's see. All right. So the improved model of the prototype unit Tyranider. Its name comes both from improvements concealing unknown possibilities regarding X, UX, and Tyrannosaurus Rex. Its basic frame is the same as the Tyranider, but each of its parts have been replaced based on Special Section 3's field data. This was how the Tyranider was improved into the Tyranider Rex within a short period of time. It is the complete opposite of a mass production model. That can perform regardless of who pilots it. Instead, it embodies the engineer's spirit of curiosity at seeing how far it can draw out the pilot's potential. It works together with the integrated strategic support unit Carriax, like the Tyranider, due to better understanding of its, I think you mean quark drive, not quartz drive. Operational efficiency is greatly improved, and the weapons also boast higher firepower. Alright, so there's the Tyranider Rex, our mid-season upgrade. Anyway, gone a little bit over time, so we are going to wrap things up here.
よく寝た。あ、プレイヤーだ。
残念だったな、チャム。プレイヤーはゲームを終了するところだ。
もう行っちゃうの？もっとスパロボしようよ。
休憩の邪魔をするなよ。また後で遊べばいいだろ。
わかった。30秒だけ待つ。せーの。30、29、28、27。
耳元でうるさい。プレイヤーのみんな、チャムを黙らせるためにも早く戻ってきてくれ。
Poor show. Alright. Yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed that. I know I certainly did. So I spoke about my method of designing things in terms of like mechs. So I actually have some like art of the mech that I had for that Macross TTRPG. Let me just quickly pull that out of the PDF for people. Give me a moment. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. Here we are. This is what I ended up having in said Macross game, and you can see what I mean. Like, my idea is just strap all the hardware to it. Honestly, it worked pretty good. More hardware, exactly. Hold on, I've got the full armor version of it as well. So let me just pull that out. Yeah. Okay, give me a moment. And here we are. Yeah, so even got a huge ass shield to sort of hide behind in its transformed state. That's the Apyles right there. It was great. I loved it. Turns out you don't need to make a huge, complicated like design or anything like that. You just have to strap a whole bunch of stuff that works onto an already proven design, and you just get more of a good thing, right? All right. So let's go and raid somebody, shall we? Let's see who is streaming what at the moment. Let's see. Who shall we raid? Let's go and raid Commissar Bear, who was playing some of the new Resident Evil game, shall we? Yeah, it's Resident Evil Requiem. So we'll pop in over there and go say hello. As for what I'm doing for the rest of the week, again, I've got another fairly busy week of work ahead of me. I am going to try and fit in a 100-line stream probably on the Tuesday, and we're probably... I'll schedule Super Robot Wars for both weekends, both Saturday and Sunday, but the Saturday one will depend on how I'm feeling at the time, so yeah, we'll see how things go, alright? Definitely Sunday, maybe Saturday, okay? Anyway, thank you very much as always, and I hope to see you all next time. Alright? See ya!